making a 3D drawing of this shaft bracket. Already have drawn the shaft bracket. Now let me show you how this drawing was made. Let me open a new drawing environment. We'll take off the grid, come to coordinates, select this, so the versal coordinate system will come to this place. Then now what I will do next, the length of this is 140, here is 140, here is 140. So what I will do is I will draw a rectangle. I will use a key command, which is REC, press enter. Now I will select any point on the drawing space, in a drawing space. So what I will now do is that since it's a square, I will say the X is 140. I'll press the tabs key, type in 140 again, enter. I've drawn a rectangle that is 140 by 140. Then next I will say fillet. F is for fillet. I'll enter. I'll change the radius. The radius is 25. I'll change the radius to 25. I'll type arrow, enter. Then I will now type the value of the radius, which is 25. I want it to do a multiple filleting, so I can choose a multiplier here, multiple here, or the font of the letter M is different. So meaning that if you type in M in the command line, it will execute that multiple. So I'll say M, enter. Now if I select here, so now I'm doing a multiple, but if I don't do this thing, it will just be once. I'll do it again. So that is done. I'll say enter. Then I will now draw a circle. To draw a circle, if you type in C, you will draw a circle. If you come here, there is a circle. You can select center diameter, because they gave us a diameter of 20. Now, but let me use key commands in all. I'll say C is for circle. I'll say enter. Now I want. They say I should locate the center. So the center is this. Now I want to key in diameter. So for me to key in diameter, I will type in D, enter, meaning I've changed it from radius to diameter. Now I will now key in the diameter. The diameter of that circle is 20. Enter. So now I will now have to do array. So what the array I will use is rectangular array. So I will rectangular array. I will write A arrow, enter. Now I'll select the object which I want to array, enter. Now they said whether it's a rectangular array or that, then so I'll choose rectangular array. What I'll do next is I will choose counting. Now they are asking what is the number of column. The number of column is 2, it's not 4. So I will say 2. So they have reduced the column to 2. They said the number of row. So the number of row in the y direction is also 2. So now the next thing I will check is the spacing. So I will type S, enter. That will give me the spacing. The spacing here is 30, so I'll change it to 90, because the circle are 90 millimeters apart. So I'll put in 90, enter. Then now the next one, I will also change it to 90, the Y direction. I'll change it to 90, enter. So I will escape. I've drawn this. So what I'll do next is to spool. I'll select this, spool 20 millimeter deep. Now these small circles, I will also spool them 20. Here I will spool this one 20. I will spool this 20. I will spool this 22. Now what I will do next is to draw this circle, the cylinder, and the cylinder is 70 millimeters up and 70 millimeters to the middle of this thing. So for me to locate the circle, now before I do this, I will change the coordinate system. I'll change the coordinate system to front. Now I will now say line. Let me rule the line again. 70, enter. 70, enter. Escape. So I've located the point where I will draw my circle. But I need to change this coordinate to the coordinates to right. Now I'll draw a circle. I'll type in C, enter. Select this point, type in D, enter. The diameter of the circle is 14. Type in 14. I press enter to repeat the circle command. Select the same center. Select the same center. Type in D, enter. Then the diameter of the bigger one is 80. Type in 80, enter. Then now what I'll do next is to spool pull. Spool pull the height, the length of the cylinder is 40. So I'm drawing from the half of it. 40 divided by 2 is 20. So the length of this one will be 20. Now what I'll do next is I will now draw a line. I'll put on the line command from the middle of this place. Look for a tangent here. Also draw a line. Enter line command again. Draw a line from here. Look for the tangent. Select it. So now I will now draw a loop using a polyline. So I will say P L, which is polyline. Enter. I'll select this point. Select this point. Select this point. Now let me off the auto to select this point, select this point, then I'll close. I say close the loop. So now the loop is closed. I can delete this, delete this. So we'll have a closed loop. Now let me put the view in southeast isometric. Here I will now use extrude. I'll select this, enter. Now that web that is acting as a support to the cylinder is 20 millimeter. So the middle of it away, because I'm drawing from the middle of it away is 10. So I'll just type in 10. Now I've gotten this. What I'll do, I will now create a union between this and this. So I've gotten a union. Now I will spool pull this 20 to have a hole. Now let me delete this draft lines. This is the kind of construction line that I used to draw this. Then now what I'll do next is to draw. This is a mirror of the hole. That is, this is a half of the. This is a half of the hole. So what I'll do is I'll select a 3D mirror from the modifier. Select the whole of this, say enter. Now I will now choose XY as my mirror plane. So my mirror plane will be XY. I will type in XY, enter. Then I will select a point at the middle of that structure. Now it is said whether do I want to leave the original, as in the source object, or do I want to keep it? So I want to keep it. I will say no. I'll say enter. So that is drawn. So I will now create a union between those two, solid union. Select this and this. Say enter. So I've created a solid union. So what I will do next is now I will change the coordinates to front. I will use polyline using the key command, the keyboard command, which is PL, enter. We'll select here the midpoint, select here the midpoint, select the quadrant, look for this other quadrant, select this quadrant, then I can now close. Say close, type in close, enter. So I'm done with this. Let me also put up the view again. Now what I'll do next is I'll select extrude, select the line, enter. I'll extrude. It's still 20, so half of 20 is 10, so I'll say 10. Then I'll use spool pull to spool pull this surface this way. So I will spool pull the surface 10, making 20. So when you can see, I'm almost done with this shaft bracket. So what I'll do next is I'll go to solid. I need to create a union of this, enter. So it's a one structure. So I will now fillet, select arrow, type in arrow, enter to change the radius. So I'll put type in 5 to make it a chain filleting. I'll say C, enter. I will now select here, select here, select here, turn to turn the structure. You select the shift key and the middle mouse button to turn it. So select here, select this one, this edge, turn it again, rotate it again, select here, select this, rotate it again, select this, select this. So I'll enter again. It's done. It's done. Now let me change the color. Change it to be yellow. Close this. Delete the whole of this 2D question I used to create the drawing. So I'm done. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel and share the video, and thank you.